my name is Caitie and I'm going to talk to you today about coral reefs. Coral reefs are incredibly beautiful and crucial ecosystems within the ocean. Coral is a sea animal that belongs to the polyp family. The skeletal portion of the polyps form the structure we all know as coral. Coral reefs are bunches of clusters of coral. An abundance of clean, clear water is vital for the success of coral reefs. It is extremely important that coral reefs grow in shallow waters where sunlight can reach them. Coral reefs and the organisms that inhabit them thrive off of each other. They are essential to each other's survival. If the coral begins to be destroyed, then the organisms that live in the reefs will also be endangered. These essential ecosystems would never be able to be rebuilt. As we know, coral reefs are in danger and are being destroyed very quickly. I found information from the Planetary Coral Reef Foundation, which concludes that an estimated 1/4 of coral reefs have already disappeared and about 2/3 of coral reefs are at risk today. Coral reefs are being destroyed at an alarming rate by global warming, human pollution, and human actions. If this destruction is not halted quickly, the world will face a global environmental catastrophe. Numerous locations throughout the world are constantly being affected by this coral reef destruction. Global warming is a major cause and is hugely affecting it. The ocean waters warm, which causes the water to bleach the coral and kill it. Ocean acidification is also affecting the reefs greatly. The human population contributes enormously to the coral reef destruction. Countless years of unchecked industrial pollution have polluted coral reefs. One of the biggest pollutants is runoff water. Fertilizer and chemicals used in farming and landscaping gets into the water and runs off into the oceans. Humans driving cars and using gasoline pollutes the air and causes the carbon dioxide pollution to get in the water. Our waste and trash often finds its way to the oceans and causes significant harm to the environment. Capturing and catching too many fish is having an adverse effect on reefs also. Overfishing sometimes leaves insufficient fish for the coral reefs to thrive on. In addition, the ways in which fishermen fish demolish coral reefs. They throw chemicals on the reefs to stun the fish to make them easier to catch. They also blow up the reefs to catch fish more easily. Even the simplest thing, like releasing and pulling a boat anchor, can destroy coral. Many people pay thousands of dollars a year to travel around the globe. In many tropical tourist destinations, local merchants sell coral as souvenirs. Often, divers and snorkelers touch coral, which immediately harms it. Most people do not know how to behave around coral, and many times don't think of it as a living organism. The homes of many organisms are currently being destroyed as coral reef and ecosystems are harmed. Not only does that mean that there are fewer coral reefs, but the organisms that live in the coral reefs or depend on them are strongly affected. Ocean creatures like fish, lobster, shrimp, plants, algae, and sea sponges, and many others are being disturbed. More than living sea organisms are affected by the destruction of coral reefs. We as humans are also affected. The fishing industry is enormous, and fish is a major source of the world's food. The economy will be negatively affected if there are not enough fish. In the fishing industry, if they cannot provide enough fish, there won't be enough jobs, and many will lose their jobs. The lack of tourism in locations that presently enjoy coral reefs will also decrease tremendously. Many people pay thousands of dollars to travel all over the world to see these amazing underwater rainforests. It will greatly affect the economy if most of the coral reefs are destroyed because there will be a lack of tourism. It may surprise you that the coasts and shores of many countries worldwide could be adversely affected if we continued this destruction. Coral acts as a barrier and it protects coastlines against storms, waves, and powerful currents and tides. The destruction of coral reefs has been taking place for many years. However, it is destroying a very important ecosystem in our world. No matter what the reasons are, we need to take action to stop this devastation and save the coral reefs, or these stunning ecosystems will be removed from our planet forever.